Hello and welcome to Newsmakers Studio. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Darian.
And we're going to be going over some brand new tech we've got for our studio. Some new things for our setup.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. Today we have the ChickenFoot Professional Monopod System.
By VariZoom.
Yes.
So this is a monopod.
Yep.
A device that, the name sounds a lot like tripods. You'd think, oh, it's a tripod, but tri versus mono. Mono means one. So it's a monopod. It's similar to a tripod, but without your tent design at the bottom.
No, it's a pole, and this one has a foot, like a foot. We'll unbox it, and you'll see.
Almost like a chicken foot.
Oh, yes.
So this is a new monopod. Actually, it's actually our first monopod, and this will allow us to do a lot of new things with our studio. It has a fluid head on it, meaning we've got a lot of options for how we set this thing up, and we're really excited to make some new content with it. That being said, we now have in our studio 3 tripods and a monopod.
And what is the reason why we're getting this monopod for our studio?
Well, we got another camera.
Yep, another VIXIA HF G40. So if you want to see an unboxing to see what's in this box, we have one from previous videos on this channel. So if you want to check that out.
Links in the description below. And what we're going to be doing primarily with this, there are a lot of things we want to do with it, but one of the big primary things is we're going to be using this camera and this monopod for live streaming.
Yes.
And that's going to be really exciting, and a lot of our different shows, like Gaming Buzz and Political Radar, are going to be able to use it.
I'm pretty excited for that.
Oh, definitely.
Now let's get to the meat and potatoes and get into this.
What is with you and meat and potatoes, dude? That's like your favorite phrase.
They're delicious.
So I will open this end, and you'll open that end.
Well, I'm going to have to wait till you're done with your end, because it's flipped.
Oh.
I guess we do. Oh, this is nice.
We have no idea what's in here. Like the actual packaging, we've never opened one of these before. Is there anything else in the box?
No, there is not.
Okay, so I did not expect this rather nice carrying case for it.
No, it was kind of surprising.
Yeah. As you can see, this is actually quite small.
Yes.
This is something we really like about this monopod. Most of our tripods are wonderful. They're great tripods, but they're big.
They're hard to carry around, but this one looks like it's extensively portable, which that's the upside of a monopod.
Mm-hmm. This thing only weighs about 5 pounds, even in case, whereas some of our others with their full setup can weigh upwards of 10 to 20 pounds, and when you're out for a day of shooting, that can really be annoying, can't it?
This doesn't feel like it'll kill your shoulder too quickly, but let's get inside. Now I gotta find...
While he's trying to find the zipper, I'll also state that its lowest height that you can record with it at is 2 feet, and its maximum height is 7 feet, which is a pretty good range.
All right, it's putting up a little bit of a fight.
I'll get the documents! The documents!
All right, doesn't feel like there's anything else in here.
Oh, there is more. There's a little second section.
Let's see what's inside that little pouch.
Within
a pouch.
It's a pouch inside a pouch, and there we go. There's all the accessories. So we'll pull those out, and we'll go over them individually.
All right.
And a little tiny bag.
Yep, we'll go and see what's inside all of these bags.
I will set this aside for later.
Ooh, it's still cold because it was just delivered.
We got this about, 15 minutes before we started recording?
Yeah. All right, so here's the monopod, nice and folded up, about 2 feet. It goes off our shot, but...
But the important thing, we can show off each edge, I guess, at the bottom.
And here's the feet. We'll demonstrate. Hey, look, no hands.
Oh. And that is pretty sturdy.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
Just trying to push it with force from the bottom, I barely can move it. And that's on a very slick surface.
Yeah, and it's making some nice marks, knowing that this is not going anywhere.
That's quite impressive, actually. What about the other end, Darian?
Here we have where we mount the camera. And you can just slide the camera on this little track. If I can figure it out.
No previous experience with this, so It'll probably take a moment.
Yeah, but this will slide off enough to get the camera on it, and then you just slide it on and mount it up and tighten, and then the camera goes right on this mount, which it has 2 sizes. Look at this.
Gonna make our box opening unruly. Wow, actually, that's a lot longer than I expected. Like, I knew it was 7 feet, but that's kind of absurdly large.
But it'll give us some nice shots when we need them, if we need them.
Now the question is, how do we get it back in, Darian? I haven't read the documentation for it.
Well, I'm tightening one of the joints. You just twist. It's easy as twisting each joint. And you just twist them back up. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, I believe.
And these all go in.
It's got a nice padded part on the monopod pole itself.
The entire thing is made out of, what do you say, carbon fiber or aluminum?
Yeah, it's
for
aluminum.
the entire thing. And it feels very nice, very high quality. I'm quite enjoying this already, and we haven't even used it for anything.
Yeah, and I'm moving this head, and this has a very nice. It feels very nice and cushiony, if that makes any sense, but it just moves so fluidly.
What about accessories, though, Darian?
Yeah, let's look at the accessories.
So, first item we have in here, that's an arm.
Yep, an arm. These are very nice, especially if it's up high. You can mount it onto, say, one of these. If I'll actually mount it. And that's what this is for. It just mounts right to it, and you can get it at an angle you want, and it just goes. It looks like the top has a coin tighten or some kind of...
The other accessory is this, a little knob.
We'll look at documentation to see what this is for.
Yes, and then we've got a little tiny bag. See, most people look at the documentation first, not us. We like
here's our spiked feet.
spiked feet. So what can you see as a reasonable use for one of these?
If you're going to use this primarily on an icy surface or maybe in dirt.
And we'll have to experiment and see what else these are good for. Of course, since there are 3 legs, we have 3 of them.
Or 3 toes.
3 toes, yeah, on the chicken feet.
So it comes with a single page of documentation to tell you how to mount a camera, how to use your accessories,
And a warranty card that was printed on toilet paper.
Great.
But, Darian, as you're reading that, I'd like to show off my absolute favorite thing. The single reason why I wanted us to get this device. Comes with 2 Allen wrenches.
Wow.
I know. No expenses spared, man. 2 whole Allen wrenches.
So how is that even good?
Now, as you're reading that over, see anything interesting?
Nothing out of the ordinary, but the advantages of a fluid head is that you get very smooth pans, or if you need to pan the camera, or if you need to get it to an angle, it'll do it without any jitter or stutter or anything. It's going to be a very smooth transition when you need to do that.
So, if you are looking for a nice, light, really good travel monopod, this might be something to look into. And we will have an Amazon link to where you can purchase this product in the description below.
Yes.
And before we go, we've got one more thing for you. If you guys like this video and leave us a comment below, perhaps we'll do a tour of our studio.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
More info soon?
I think so.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
See you guys later.
Bye.